Look at this. Look at this. I always prove myself right. Probably ain't said it on here, but I've said it to many of my colleagues, peers. Said this over and over again. You know, their own hypocrites with their own narratives. The mainstream continue to push this narrative. You know, that we must protect the black woman. But it's something that they don't even believe themselves. Because the second that a black woman says, speaks out, gives her own view, opinion on something that's not in line with how they want to move, now they want to cancel her. Now they want to cancel her. Letitia Wright, Hollywood star. Pretty sure she's been in many movies. I only know her as Shuri from the Black Panther movie, the Marvel franchise. She tweets a video, which I have not seen. I've only seen a snippet, the clip that everybody's cut out from the video and been sharing around online. That's interesting. You know, wish they would show the whole thing, but they managed to show this one little part. Called out because she shares a video from a quote-unquote anti-vaxxer. And within the video, the anti-vaxxer makes some quote-unquote transphobic claims. And so they're on her. They're saying she's spreading a dangerous message because she believes that. Spreading a dangerous message. And also, like I said, they're saying she's transphobic all of a sudden. And when you watch the video that everybody's sharing, like I said, they only cut this part out. They didn't want to share the vaccination. You know, whether it's wrong or not, you know, and you know, I talk about this all the time. You know, let the truth hold. The truth fears no scrutiny. So if she's wrong, she's wrong. You know, as far as the vaccination, I don't believe in it. I don't know what they're putting in the vaccination. Only thing I speak out against is, you know, the choice. The choice to, you know, if I don't want it, I shouldn't have to get it. It's my body. My body, my choice. Ain't that what they say about abortion? And you know, a lot of people's argument is, you know, well, you're affecting other people. You're affecting other people. Tell that to the millions and millions of children that have been murdered through abortion. And don't bring up an outlier, you know, of you know, RAPE victims. That's an outlier. Less than 1% according to their studies. It happens, yes, tragic. But the majority of them aren't because of that. The majority of them are because of you know, just irresponsibility. We know these people ourselves. So stay consistent. Guy in the video, from what I took from the part that they showed that they claim is a transphobic comments, they have a 21-second clip of him saying how the media will tell you that a person born a male, a person can be born a male, and the media will tell you, you know, if they decide to go whichever direction or whatever, the media will tell you that it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, it's a girl, and they'll hammer it into your head. That's what it looks like he's trying to say. If it's linked to an anti-vaccine, basically saying they're telling you the vaccine's good for you and they're always going to promote it so they can get people to buy into, which the media clearly does. I have proof. If you want the proof, I can give you the exact proof that the media admits it on TV. They do it with everything, elections, everything. They're not doing reporting. They're not doing journalism. They're promoting their own personal agendas bought by whoever's owning that particular company, whoever's owning over them. And so he's just telling you how the media hammers different things in. He has his own information. I'm not here to say whether his information is wrong or not. I'm not here to say whether that, he's wrong or right about that. Or what he said about, the media and trans people. But it's something that's based on fact, because we've always identified based on parts, based on biology, a male and a female. Now, if a male wants to be called a female, I don't have a problem with that. And vice versa. I don't care. But you can't get mad at anybody else then for not wanting to identify it like that. It's just like me, I get pissed off at you. You're taking me somewhere. I'm a passenger in your car, and you're taking me somewhere, and you need me to give you directions. And I pull up somewhere, and we pull up to an intersection, and I tell you right, and you go left. No, I'm sorry about that. I tell you right, and you go right as I explain what we've identified as right. And then I get pissed off at you because you didn't go left. You're calling left right and right left. Like I said, people, they can be whatever they want to be. But these are identifiers. This is labels, names, the words. They're like the vehicle for our minds. They help us, it's not like 1 + 1 is 2. Do math to be able to identify things, to have a sort of order. That's all that's about. And that's the only point he was trying to make. He wasn't speaking out. He didn't say he didn't like trans people. Wasn't speaking about harming trans people. You could call those transphobic. And even within the definition of phobic means fear. I think y'all mean trans haters or something. That would be a more proper definition, a proper term to identify that as. Even then, it would take that to identify them as haters. But just speaking out something, something that's your own opinion and your own observation, there's people who could think like that and still do work. Still do work with trans people. Sorry about that. Damn, music just cut on out of nowhere. That's amazing. That happens when you're talking about something like this. You never know with these phones and on these different apps and stuff. It's amazing. But yeah, there's people who think like that. Like I said, don't necessarily hate. But there's people who, I have gay people in my family. I have, matter of fact, I won't even go into it. I have people really close to me who are gay. I have friends who are gay. I have friends who partake within the trans lifestyle. And they are still friends. And I have the utmost love for them. Do I agree with the lifestyle? No. But who the fuck am I? It doesn't matter to me. Not matter to me, but, it really don't matter to me, but, what I think about the lifestyle shouldn't matter to them, and they probably don't give a fuck because they're going to live their life, and I want them to be happy. As long as they're happy, I'm happy. Like I said, I may not agree with the lifestyle. I may have my own opinion on the lifestyle, on, different things. But they're still my friends. So for y'all to just label her like this, Letitia Wright, like this, you don't even know her, and she shares something that, like I said, it's not even incriminating for the incriminator as a trans hater. It's terrible. And then the whole anti-vaxxer thing and talking about, it's dangerous. The vaccination can be dangerous. How do you know that's not dangerous? It can be looked at from any side. A person saying you're sharing this and telling people to get the vaccination, people can look at that and say it's dangerous. But we all know Hollywood is always going to be consistent. The mainstream is always going to be consistent. The whole left, liberal media, different things like that. And like I said, I don't get into all that. There's things that I'm conservative about. There's things that I'm liberal about. I don't do all those titles, but the labeled left and liberal media and things like that, they keep pushing these agendas, and then they jump on anybody who does not feel the same way and ready to cancel them because of their own thoughts or their own opinions instead of educating. Debate them. The truth fears no scrutiny, but they do not want to do that. They would rather delete you. They would rather censor you like they do on social media. All the social media sites, they will censor you because you're not conforming. You have Don Cheadle. He comes out and slamming her in the public. Supposed to be her co-star, in the Marvel series, and he comes out slamming her. Now he said he didn't agree with the cancel, and that's cool. But like I said, talk to her. Don't slam her in, public. See how she feels about these different things. But he's gonna hop on the train because he wants to keep that Disney check rolling. He don't want nobody slowing up that train. Saying anything that's out of pocket. He's always going to toe the line. Don Cheadle has a history of toeing the line. You're not going to see him saying anything that's not consistent with the crap Hollywood promotes. Whatever side that there is to take on that, you can check it off. He's going to take Hollywood's side, whether it's left, quote unquote, left liberal media. And no, this is not any, promotion for the right side. I don't get into none of that. I don't deal with left or right, conservative, none of that stuff. I deal with what's the truth. I deal with the truth. And they all jump on her. Like I said, it's protect black women until black woman says, and this has happened multiple times. It's protect black women until black woman says something that's not in line with the rest of the slaves. And now it's got to get rid of her. Kill the way she eats because she ain't thinking like the rest of y'all. Man, get the hell out of here. I'm sick of this, man. Yeah, this is sickening. And she had to go, and then you got all these fools on Twitter and all these these weak individuals, jumping on her and she's forced to shut down her site, shut down her page. That's how she engages with fans instead of having to, ask her why she feels this way on different things. Debate her. Let's have a debate. Talk to her. Ask her why she feels, or you give your information that counters that, or whatever's counter whatever's said in the video. Use facts. Use truth. Use evidence-based things, not this emotion-based crap that they're feeding you in the media. This is awful, man. This is awful, man. It's bullshit. So, Letitia Wright, stand on your square, girl, if you believe it. If you believe in that, stand on it, but stand on it, logically. Bring the facts. Bring the education. That's what science is all about. All of it. That's what it's all about. You bring yours, I bring mine. And we try to, come to some type of understanding. It's not just, we shut you down and shut out your information and censor you so it can only be one-sided. It's how y'all keep ending up on the wrong side of history. If there's one thing to learn from people, one thing you'll always learn from people is, one thing you'll learn about history is people don't learn from history. That's all, man. I'm out.